live. God damn it. Okay, there we go. To Xfinity. Let's go get you loaded up. Let's see here. Connect. We're connected. Do I have I do have it showing, so I think we'll be good. Yeah, we're good. We're golden. Let's see how this goes. Alright, 40 seconds. Should be any minutes, any second now before we hit the For You page. Broken, I'm gonna wait on guests for a minute. I gotta, get settled in real quick. See the vibe of the live. Why'd you become an atheist? What made you decide to do it? I wouldn't say decided per se, but I stopped believing in God after I looked for evidence of the Christian God being real and didn't find any of it convincing. Can I join? Yeah, I'll bring up guests in a few minutes. I just gotta, get settled in real quick. Hey, I said in a few minutes. Please stop. Do you think the world should switch to a lemon-based economy? No, I don't think the world should switch to a lemon-based economy. I think that would. I don't. No, I don't think that. My bad. You're good. You're good. Believe as you wish. W. The hell is that name? Jesus Rights Meet Apologetics. I don't know what to make of that name. Wait, welcome in. How many fingers can I fit up my butthole? A couple. Like 2 or 3. You know? Hey, we got the kids out tonight. The, not being raised properly. Hate to see it. But yeah, welcome in. See if we can get some people joining. Return to Christ. No, I'm good on that. I'm in a good place in my life now. I don't need to come back to something that's very obviously false. What made you leave Christianity? I looked for evidence of the Christian God being real. I found it, didn't find any of it to be convincing. Like the logical arguments all failed at some point. The historical evidence was like not as ironclad as I used to think it was. The archaeological evidence all seems to be hoaxes. Yeah, and apologetics doesn't really do much of a better job either. Hey, what's up, Dina? How you doing? Why do you sound different? I just woke back up, so my voice I just got like wake up voice. Hello, Hugh in chat. What's up, Day? How you doing? Evidence, science, and space are real. They can show their work. Space, you can quite literally show it. There's satellites up there. I was an atheist, now I'm a Christian. Hey, welcome in. What's up, Shell? How you doing today? What specifically were you looking for? Jesus, literally? The supernatural claims of the Bible being real is what I was looking for. You never seen it with your own eyes, though? The evidentiary standard isn't what can you see with your own eyes or not. It's who can show their work. Science can show their work. There's more than enough work shown for space being real. Not the same for God, though. Hey guys, what's up, Skeptically Pissed? How you doing today? I'm praying for you. Go for it. Knock yourself out. I was once a fetus and now I'm an adult. Same. So you don't believe in people's testimonies? No, I don't believe in people's testimonies. A, because they could be lying. B, because there could just be like a natural explanation. And C, because they could just be hallucinating. Do you believe morality is relative? I do, yeah. How do you know it's real? You don't? I just explained myself multiple times. If you want to stick to your narrative, that's cool, but don't expect me to engage with it. I have so many questions. I'll bring up guests in a minute. Just give me a minute. How come the devil number is 666 and not 555 or 888? I couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask. I know Sherlock has an answer for it. If space is real, then God has to be. That's just outright false. Space is not real? Okay, we got the science deniers. Bro, you make no sense. Not a thought in your head. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute you then. That's simple. You know, I don't make sense. Then it's not a stream for you. That's fine. So get muted. Explain how life started. Abiogenesis over the course of, millions and millions of years. What do you think about parents that say they unalive their children because God said? I think that's morally unacceptable. Very, very unacceptable. Pretty unfortunate. Oh, you don't think it's hard to, I'm guessing, believe in Jesus if you're already skeptical? What word did you mean? You don't think it's hard to in Jesus, is what you said. What word did you mean there? Sorry, swipe text. You're good. You're good. Thank you for the heart me and the friendship necklace. I appreciate it. And William, thank you for the follow. What's up, Amna? How you doing today? How can nothing be created from nothing? I don't believe that nothing created any. I don't think. I don't believe in there was ever nothing. I think the universe itself has always existed. You know, that's all there is to it. God is the only one that has always been there for me, and that works for you, fine. But I don't. I have no reason to be convinced on my end. I'm unconvinced. Don't see a reason to be convinced. So, you know. Yeah, she's rich. She's got that oil money, for sure. She's got that them Kuwaiti dinars going. Testimony is the worst kind of evidence. Yeah, I would agree for sure. Cause like, what do you want me to do with it? It's nothing I can objectively say like, oh well, God healed my hip. It's like, all right, like cool. That says a lot about me. What does? What's 9 plus 10? 21, of course. Let me set up a new goal. Do you believe in the Big Bang? I acknowledge that the Big Bang happened because there's more than enough evidence and proof supporting it. I need big boy gifts. Oh, while I have some people here, I probably won't be able to stream on TikTok after the 17th because like besides the TikTok ban, I've streamed from my PC and you need Live Studio to do so, and TikTok isn't renewing my access to it after the 17th. So make sure to follow me on YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook, Instagram if you want to keep up with me. If not, that's cool too, though. Hi, Hugh. What's up, G2? How you doing? I'm sorry you fell away, but were you really saved? I don't think I was really saved because I don't believe God exists. So, by extension, I don't think there was ever anything to save me from. You need to humble yourself, little bro. Who are you? I believe in the Big Bang is real, but like this time confuses me so much. Time is a weird one. Time is a weird one. We ain't gonna follow you. That's fair. That's completely your right. I'm gonna miss the U.S. TikToks, but I'm gonna still be here. Okay, all right. I'll enjoy. We ain't played a playlist in a while. Yeah, because I started streaming on YouTube, and they you know, they got a weird copyright system over there. So it's like once they hear some copyrighted content, it's like you can't monetize it in the future. L YouTube, yeah, L YouTube, dude. Can you invite up on YouTube? No, they don't have a guest feature, but I can make like a Streamlabs collab cam kind of deal and put it in my description. Oh, will you ever think about going back to Jesus? No, not until he's A, proven to be true, and B, when I can morally reconcile with the Bible. I can't do either of those right now, though. You don't think you were created by a higher intelligence? No, I don't think I was created by anything that was outside of my mom and dad, honestly. Are we gonna debate then? Collab cam on Streamlabs, and then like people can just click the link and guest up. All right, let's bring up a guest. Do a guest. So why not? Hello.
Hey,
How old are you?
I'm 15.
I can't talk to 15-year-olds on here. I'm sorry. Besides the fact that I don't want to, I can't. Got to be 18 or up to, request to be on the live. I'm gonna call Few from his walls and debate. Dude, what the fuck? Hello? Hello? Now how many times we gotta go over this? You're not in my walls, alright? Stop saying that. It's a little creepy. What would you admit that you're 15? At least she was honest. I appreciate honesty. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on, Jordans? How you doing today? How's your day going? How's your night going? How's your life? How's your knife? How's your wife? How's your strife? Alright. This one's been waiting. They'll bring her on up. How do you think the universe was created then? I don't think it was created. I think it's always existed.
Hello.
Hey, hello. How old are you?
I am 17.
I can't speak to 17-year-olds. I'm sorry. You got to be 18 years old or older to be a guest on a live stream. I don't have a wife. I have a husband. I gotta rhyme the words. All right, warrior for Jesus. Let's surely this will be a good conversation. Warrior for Jesus.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? How old are you?
29.
29. What year were you born?
95.
Sweet. All right, what's up?
You said ex-Christian, so I'm trying to figure out like
Yeah.
what explain that.
I used to believe in the Christian doctrine, and then I learned the Christian doctrine. I was a Christian. Just went off of what my pastor told me, what my mom and dad told me about it, and then read the Bible and saw like, is this the God I wanna, let me try to reconcile this particular, this thing, that thing, that thing. So I looked into apologetics, all of that, was given contradictory answers and like suspiciously absolving answers. So I was like, is this even real in the first place? I mean, surely it is, but let me check, to make sure. Looked into all the evidence and found all of it unconvincing for different reasons.
Hmm.
So that's
Okay.
why I left.
Well, I mean, like I'm a Christian, obviously. My name says so.
Are you sure? No, I'm just
But
kidding. Just kidding.
but I think a lot of people today too run around and claim to be Christian, and they don't even understand fully what that means. Like for instance, like you went to church, you followed a pastor, you're what your mom and dad said, but anybody can walk into a church and claim to be a Christian, but that's not what a Christian is. Does that make sense?
Sure, but that's not something. Like as an atheist, I don't think it's up to me to define what a Christian is or isn't, or what qualifies somebody, because everybody seems to have a different answer. Um,
Well, I try to stay biblical off of what Jesus, preached, of course. But he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. So we have to believe in him, and confess our sins to him, and he forgives us. And that's why he died on the cross for our sins, to forgive us of our sins. But, anyways, that was a side note. I just wanted to kind of check that off.
okay.
Um,
Thank you for the dolphin. Appreciate it. Thank you.
so I'm curious, like, even though you went to church or, you read your Bible and you started looking into things, because there is a lot of evidence for, stuff out there. But did you ever have, like, any kind of a personal relationship, or is it just more outside, like, you just did things like church and what, you know what I mean?
I don't know how to properly answer that one because from the outside in, as somebody who is able to naturally chalk up all of my supernatural experiences, I have no reason to think that I ever had a personal relationship in the first place. Like technically speaking, from where I'm, from my worldview. So it's a tough one to ask. Did I think that my religion was relational? Sure. Did I actually? I mean, technically, I don't think so, but yeah, I'm not sure what the a sufficient answer for that would be. But thank you for the finger heart. Appreciate it. Fucking, let's just keep extorting, I guess.
So, as far as the
How you doing,
evidence,
Galileo? How's your day going? I'm listening. I'm listening.
sorry, as far as like some evidence, like what was some things that you looked into?
The logical arguments, the historical evidence, the archaeological evidence, all of it was just a whole smattering of different things. But those are the big three.
Well,
Let's go. Thank you for the heart puff. Appreciate it.
I think there's a lot of historical and archaeological evidence. I mean, that's
Yeah.
why we believe, in Jesus, because of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were eyewitness testimonies.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John didn't even claim to be eyewitness testimonies in the Gospels. Beside that, they don't claim to be firsthand. They, claim to be stories written through the lens of these anonymous authors. That took, and the books were written very clearly outside of the time of Jesus, like maybe a few decades.
Possibly.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I could pull it up on Wikipedia real quick to get an exact on like which came first and how soon, how close to the events were it, and but yeah, none of them are contemporary.
Okay. Have you ever seen? There's a movie. and it's based off of a true story. That's why I like it so much. But it's called The Case for Christ about Lee Strobel.
Yeah, I saw it. It's just feel good apologetics, honestly. Thank you for the snowflake keychain. Appreciate it. I'm just gonna empty your pockets. Fuck it. Let's run your pockets real quick. But yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, not convincing. Just feel good apologetics, basically.
So you don't believe anything in that was true?
No, not personally. Like maybe guy had a legitimate reason to convert in his own life, and I mean that's cool. I wouldn't want to take that from anybody. It's just nothing from the outside in that I could use. Can you make her admin? Absolutely not. I don't even know who you're talking about, but the answer is absolutely not.
Well, like I always try to tell people too, if anyone, there's a verse, and I think it's Jeremiah, and I find it to be very true about, if you ask God with all of your heart, like if you seek Him with all of your heart, He will be found. So I think a lot of people don't do that. They half-heartedly kind of dabble in, is God real? They don't really care. So they don't find the answer they're looking for, and they just go back to, the world or, whatever religion that was before, atheist or whatnot.
Thank you so much for the level up, Sparks. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I have no reason to agree with that person. And thank you for the lightning bolt as well. I appreciate you. I'll thank you properly in a second. Just give me a minute. Yeah, I personally have no reason to take that really seriously because when I was a Christian, I would like to think it was with all my heart. I much rather the guy that created the universe and that I thought I loved to give me an answer to prove his existence, so I could keep dedicating my life to him, and he chose not to. I feel like verses like that were put in there to more so be a trapdoor for when someone does fall away or when somebody does drop the religion versus like something that's actually indicative of what will happen in reality. It's more like that'll be my answer to it. Galileo, thank you so much for the 7 heart puffs and the 2 finger hearts. Appreciate it. What's up, you? What's up, Aaron? How you doing today? I'm still listening. If I'm just randomly undercut you to like address a gift or something, I promise you, keep talking. I will hear it.
Okay, I just didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good.
Last one. Train of thought now.
But yeah, let's give you a second, real quick. I'll catch up on comments really quickly. Just let me know if you what's the word I'm looking for here? Remember. Okay, but I'm gonna go join the Discord. Yeah, everybody, go join the Discord. It's right there in my link tree. I was recharging. What happened? Oh, I don't know. You can send some gifts. Hell yeah. Send me some gifts. 7 heart puffs, 2 finger hearts. 17 coins. Love to see it. It's pretty close-minded to say atheist, agnostic is all that makes sense. You can be agnostic and an atheist. Agnostic is just a claim on what you know. You can openly admit I don't know thing, but here's my guess about what makes most sense, and from there he turns into Christian, whatever religion versus like atheist or deist. Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road? All right, you remember what you're about to say yet, or you just want to like DM it to me or something when you do remember?
Yeah, I was wondering. You said you asked God about if He would like prove Himself to you.
Yeah.
You
show yourself, give a sign, all types of.
Yeah. I mean, the Pharisees and Sadducees asked Him the same question too, and He said the only sign you will be given is the sign of Jonah. Him dying 3 days later, rising again.
Yeah. If it's just solely in the book itself, that didn't work for me personally. It's just, I feel like if God is actually still interfering with people's lives, as a lot of Christians claim that He is nowadays, then I would think it was a very fair thing for me to get something I could pragmatically use. But for me, it makes perfect sense that a God that doesn't exist would, obviously wouldn't hear you because He doesn't exist, versus like a God that does exist and wants a relationship with you, making the process so ritualistic.
Well, I want to encourage you. Don't give up. I mean, I know you say you're an atheist, but there's at least a slight bit of hope there left, then
Not
I would just
anymore.
say
Just as from the bottom of my heart, just not anymore. No, it's I'm well past the point of seeking it out at this point. Just more so, just talking to others about deconstructing, giving people these opportunities to critically think and engage honestly and openly with somebody that thinks differently than they do. My interest in going back to the doctrine is as close to zero as you can logically get.
okay, so you've totally shut that off.
Yeah, it's I've come across not just a lack of evidence supporting, but evidence against the thing being true too. But that's a story for another day or probably another stream.
Alrighty. Well, I just want you to know God loves you, bro. I love you too, man. And I hope you have a good night.
You have a good rest of your night too. Take care.
Take
We are back. We are back. Just join the Discord. Let's go. Let's go. You in the Discord? Let's go. Let's go. I know you own a Honda. You are correct. I do own a Honda. It's on Street View too. The Street View recently drove by my neighborhood last year, like summer last year. I'm looking at my little Honda in my driveway. I'm just like, oh shit. Discord. What's up, Cadence? How you doing? No witchcraft on TikTok. There won't be a lot of anything on TikTok soon, at least for Americans. Huey Pooey, how is your day going? Hello? Hello? Huey Pooey? Should have never said that, and I will find you. Yeah, if you can find like a black Honda CRV in a driveway, there you go. Hello, doing well. Better day than yesterday. It was a slightly better day than yesterday. Yeah, slightly above average. Yesterday I put like a 4 out of 10 altogether. I put today at like a 6 out of 10. It was decent. Can you say something fast? Yeah, you can say something really quick.
Hey, Hugh.
Hey, how old are you? How are you? I'm so
Hi.
used to asking how old are you. Not like we asked this before. You're a mod of mine.
It's okay. I was watching the news today. They said those that already have a TikTok account, it should not affect you at all.
Mhm. It,
Yeah. Go
it's
ahead.
yeah, they I'm aware of. I've heard it was just like taking it off the app store so there won't be any updates for people in America.
Right.
The unfortunately for me, um I use Live Studio, which is like a broadcasting software you use on your computer, and they have to give you access every, I think it's 6 months. And mine so happens to be running out on the 17th, 2 days before they take it
Do
down
you,
from the app
do
store.
you have a laptop? I'm not a laptop. An iPad, a pad.
A tablet, no. I got a virtual. I mean, you can do like a virtual tablet software and everything. I
Yeah,
saw.
yeah. The old iPhone tablets. Remember those?
Yeah, the iPads. Yeah, I think that's the only Apple product I ever owned was like an iPad Mini too.
All
Yep.
right. Use that, and then, but you gotta load it in as soon as possible.
Oh, they use the same operating system as phones. I don't mind I don't mind still having access to it on my phone or anything, but it's just like a matter of being able to stream from my computer that's gonna be an issue.
Are you moving over to YouTube a little bit? Try it out.
Yeah, I already I'm live right there now actually. And
There's also one more server. It's really small, but you never know. It's called Likee, Likee.
mhm.
It's very TikTok friendly, meaning that all the gadgets that TikTok does, it comes out on Likee. I don't know if you have a chance, swing by, take a look at it. You never know.
Yeah, I'll say it's called Likee.
What is it called?
Likee is how it's spelled.
Yeah, like, and then just add another e.
Okay.
Like I like you, but add another e.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see it on the App Store. I'll give it a look see after I get off the stream.
All right, I'm gonna let you get back to going one-on-one.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Galileo. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Take care. All right, let's go ahead and disconnect her. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, we're back. We're back. Impossible question for Christians to answer. How old was Jesus when he was born? I want to get an IV again today. You mean tomorrow? Because it's going to take so long. It's going to go into tomorrow. They say they're going to stop the U.S. service if the bans go through. As they should, honestly. It's really petty for the U.S. government to do what they're doing. Today and tomorrow. Today through tomorrow. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. How you doing, Grand Dang? How's your day going? You love IVs. You never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just ate. I just ate and I'm hungry again. You call me big back? You calling me big back though? Yeah, we are cooked on TikTok. It's the timing couldn't have been more perfect. They're not showing me on as many For You pages anymore. Or maybe it just got a reputation. I don't know, but yeah, not showing me on as many For You pages. My what's the word I'm looking for? My live studio access is expiring. It couldn't have lined up more perfectly. I'm gonna miss TikTok. I mean, if you're in America, you still will be able to access it. It's just well, I mean, unless they take the servers down. Ugh. Tips Fedora. All right, dude. I've always said that the feeling when a needle goes in feels like the best feeling ever. You need help. Any dating advice? Oh man. Oh man, no, actually. Actually, no. I do not have dating advice, to be real with you. I it was by sheer luck and the skin of my teeth I was able to get a girlfriend now. So we are yeah. Don't take any advice from me. I'm cooked. You know. He only has us. He's lonely. Yeah, yeah. It's all good though. I take. Okay, not a safe space. I take my comment back. Correct. Not a safe space. If you got if you like needles going into you, foreign objects. I mean, I'm not gonna say the rest of that, but like needles being pierced through your skin. I don't know what to do on that one. I don't know what to do on that one. Foreign objects. It was about to. It was gonna be. It was gonna be such a stupid joke. We're the Christians. If y'all want, I could restart, but I don't think there's gonna be many. You know, I think I've exhausted it. I've exhausted my TikTok. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Yeah, I just exhausted my content over here. I could run would you unalive your kids, but that just makes me genuinely upset seeing people say yes or like try to justify why they say yes. You gotta have a debate title. Yeah, I'll probably do like a "Where's God at" type of. I'll be old fashioned like I used to. We'll figure it out. Aaron, thank you for the 2025. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a catheter on my hand right now. Oof. How do you pee out of your hand? How does that work? My dad said he would. He has problems. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just got to bring back one of my old debate. Back when I used to, it was more so of a debate platform. Like, I could at the very least say, like, I was getting some engagement. You're on YouTube now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'll bring it back tomorrow, though. It's my last week of streaming on TikTok anyway, so, Plus, VCT China starts soon. I gotta get off for that. So, but that's in a couple hours, so who cares? The closest feeling to a hug I'll ever get, I guess. What the hello? Oh, it just needles like IV fluid is usually 1 to 2 degrees lower, so it's nice and cold. Ugh. Ugh. Me needy and needs to sleep, but it's 10:40 a.m. and I get fired if I do. Oh, you all right, Granddad? Why you not getting sleep throughout the night? You on that whoop chicken, if you know what I'm saying? Aaron, thank you for the W. Appreciate it. I'm learning Mandarin so I can use a Chinese social media app. Here's how you say "beg for it, bitch" in Chinese. 许我婊子，许我婊子，许我婊子. Hue face reveal on private server? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, Hue, you don't get it. You can pick the color of the IV stopper like braces. This is making it worse. Why do we care so much about the aesthetics of liquids going into our body through a needle? Yeah, I saw this one dude when he was in his car and he had a chain in one hand and like a belt in the other. Talking, she woo I'm just like, okay, dude. Check Discord to show how the catheter looks. It's better. Oh wait, no, never mind. Let's say what I want to say. See what we got in here. Got in here. Oh, it's so cute. Aw. That's cute. Tell your girlfriend I said sorry. I won't. I won't. She's not a forgiving person. I'm just kidding. She's very forgiving. I'm not though. I do have a Discord. Yeah. It's in my bio. It's in my bio. You click it. Click the little. You know, you'll see all of my social medias and everything. I would say tip methods, but at this point, like yeah, I not only do I not expect to make money off of it, but those expectations were met for sure. I'm hyper focused on GTA San Andreas and get to sleep at 2 a.m. What is this? 2004? You sound like me when I was 9 years old, and I just got a PlayStation 2, and it just came out. My mom bought it. I was just on there, being bad as hell, killing people. But yeah, I do have a Discord. Stop on by. It's right there. It's in the open. Right there in the link tree. I'm not sure why you keep showing up in my recommended. Not that it's a bad thing or anything. It's God's plan, dude. That's what it is. That's why. It's God's plan. Don't worry, I want Dong Wook's needle in me too. I mean, that's different though. Why am I entertaining that? Never mind. No. PS2 good memories. Oh yeah. And when it took forever to start up from that little screen, and you were like, okay, do I need to like start this over? And then it started up after a few seconds. Like, yeah, yeah. Might join that Discord. Yeah, whenever you want to. It's in my bio. I used to have Monsters Inc. on PlayStation 1, and the graphics still scare me. How? Scared by blocks? How does that work? Did y'all play Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed was never really my thing. It may be low key. We shall see. Hell yeah. All right. I kind of want to change to a debate topic, but I don't want to get too deep into it. I'll do it for tomorrow's stream, but like, yeah, I don't want to get too deep into it today because like VCT's returning soon, and for anybody who knows me, I love esports, so I can't wait for it. Play PSP, my Game Boy. Oh, I love the PSP back when it was a thing. What I didn't like though was that a lot of the titles on it were just like entirely different ports of the games from PlayStation like 3, like late PlayStation 2, early PS3 that were coming out. Like I was like MK Deception. What was it called on PSP? I think Mortal Kombat Unchained or something. Yeah, it was so stupid. And they added like this because I was so used to having it on the one system, and then having those skills transfer over 1-to-1 on my PSP when I take it to go, and then sure enough, there's all this extra shit in the game or shit taken out. Hugh, what do you think about furries? This is important. I'm not going to answer that. Why is Hannah Montana genuinely a fucking banger? Ice Spice cooked up. I haven't heard it. Do you often do live debate topics? Funny enough, when I first started this, I was doing debates. And then I stopped doing debates because I was like, all right, what's the point of debating something I know is false? But I guess for engagement's sake, like with this last little week on TikTok, I'll bring back the debates. And have to listen to how do you nomenclaturally ground the ontology with intent through the arbitrary non-absolutes or whatever Philbro shit they can come up with. I'd be down. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got to get started on a collab cam so that people on like other platforms can come in and debate. And what else? Yeah, that's really about it because TikTok's going away soon. I still own a PS4 and a PlayStation 5, but I'm more of an Xbox person, so they just collect dust. When I used to have consoles, I was definitely a PlayStation person. Like I don't know, the buttons on Xbox controllers, I just never got used to them. Now I own a PC though, so I game on this all day. Not all day, but it's the only thing I game on. I played a hell out of Madden. I used to like Madden, not so much anymore though. Sports games are just not my thing. You don't ever say those words around me again. Which ones? I'd be down. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Yes, it's coming in sometime this week for sure. I just gotta, I'll say this about YouTube: its recommended isn't as complete garbage, especially after you actually accrue some subscribers. It's not that bad. Oh, and Twitter too. God bless you, man. You know what? Come debate me, Riley, right now. I'm just kidding. No. Just kidding. It's fucking around. I would die to go back. I just want to go back to 2015, honestly. Buy me X Premium, Hugh, please. Like I said, Dina, after I start making actual money on doing this, I'll get you X Premium. But for now, though, fuck no. I know I've seen debates through StreamYard. Not sure if you heard of it. I haven't looked into it too far though. Yeah, I use Streamlabs and like StreamYard is its own software. Like it'll work for sure, but I don't want to switch everything over because it's I'm a Streamlabs simp for sure. So, but they have something. It's just like you gotta make a link for collab cam. I guess I'll put it in my link tree or something, and then people click it. And can join with their cameras and their voices, and I can hear them and stuff. Much love, brother. Yeah, much love. Best game on Xbox was Left 4 Dead series. Oh man, Left 4 Dead 2. I wasted a lot of time on Left 4 Dead. To be fair though, if you enjoy the time spent, is it really a waste? Is it really a waste? Also, I didn't know this was 5Ws. Thank you for the 5Ws. Appreciate it. Look up British Chinese food. Trust. I've already seen it. It's. I'll look it up right now to roast it though. But you know, I've already seen it. It's actually pathetic. Look at this. Look at this. Wait 1 second. Why does British Chinese food all look pre-digested? That is disgusting. True, but that is disgusting. Alright, okay, let's see here. Okay, look at this shit real quick. Over here, F11, boom. And then let me do display capture so y'all can see it on both. Oh, wrong one. Display 1, boom, apply. There we go. Look at this shit. And let me show it on Streamlabs too. Yeah, look at this. Somebody come and look at this. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? The fuck is that? Awful. Ew. Alright, let me get my screen back right. That feels weird to even. Alright. Back over. Let me put this back up here. This is another thing with TikTok streaming too, and this is, I guess it's just like sour grapes at this point, but having to use 2 different softwares to stream is just so inconvenient. A tear slips down my face every time I see the word cause or actual. Yeah, I bet. Specifically, what debate topics are usually done? Is it just the existence of God debates? Typically, yeah, just the existence of God. I'm a moral subjectivist, so I tend not to do moral debates because it's like as bad as it is, as bad as I think it is, I should say. I'd feel not necessarily hypocritical, but like it would be, just from the outside in, this makes no sense. So but yeah, mostly just existence of God debates. You know what really is disgusting? The things I'm going to do to gong you if you leave me in a room with them. Dude, don't say these things. Just Google British Chinese food. I don't know what the hell that was. I could have gone my day without seeing it. I could have gone my year. That just ruined my year. Not to be rude or anything, but while you're not a Christian, I researched chef what you believe or not. Researched. And why did you stop believing? To answer both of you in one go, I'm an ex-Christian because I looked into the existence of God, looked for all the proof and all the evidence, and found all of it unconvincing. Mate, Christianity has historical evidence, dude. Jesus existed. Firstly, it's up in the air. Let's start there. But there's not, like, doesn't meet the evidentiary standard at, like, Siddhartha Gautama from Buddhism or Muhammad from Islam met. Like, let's start there. But even beside the point, even if I grant that, there's no reason to think that he was actually the son of a living God who died on a cross and rose again. And instead, it wasn't just like a Jewish teacher during a time where that was an executable offense. You never believed then? Jester, that's one of the most dumb things I've read today. I want you to know that. I just want you to know that. What's for dinner tonight? I'm going to finish off the last of my hot dogs. I'm making chili dogs again. Hugh, do you use seasoning? I use seasoning and I use a lot of it. Have you seen the gingerbread house video? No, send it in Discord. Do you know you can take a bus from China to my country, random day trip? Yeah, there's like, well, for your country, there's only, what, 4 different countries that you border? 4 or 5? I don't know. But from China, you can go to, like, 14 different countries. Season King? Yes, of course. What made you start reading the Bible to find proof if you were a Christian? I think every Christian should read the Bible. I think if anybody's going to dedicate their life to a book, then they should read that book. So I reached a point in my belief where I was like, okay, let me actually read this book. Let me actually get closer to God, learn his story. And that's when it was just all downhill from there. You're gonna regret it. Am I gonna regret it? When a season go, okay, I'm not reading any more of your horny posts, then, Maddie. This G2 whatever. I'm not reading that shit. No, hell no. If this is clipped out of context, people are gonna think I'm very zesty. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not who I am. The YouTube comment about college apps was felt. Said something about college applications. Oh, why are you making me read the rest of this, Omna? I didn't want to. I saw the first part and I was like, I don't want to read the rest of this. Fuck it though. I want a season Gong Yu, and I will not say the next part for my digital footprint and college apps. You know what? Good for you. Good for you. He was ordering DoorDash for dinner. No, I genuinely can't afford it right now. Like, I just paid bills. Yeah, around New Year's, so I'm one paycheck behind. I won't be able to do like random bullshit like DoorDash until like the second paycheck, and that comes next Wednesday. You want us to Venmo you? No comment. It's no comment. I feel bad enough for taking the pennies that I do already. Full dollars would probably be that would suck. I'd feel grateful and appreciative, but also I wouldn't know how to take it. I'm not super. I put it out there, but like I never thought about. What if people actually? I don't know. It's weird. Have you had a prayer answered? Nothing that couldn't happen naturally. No, I prayed for a job and then applied for it, and sure enough, I got selected. Back when I was like 16. I prayed for a lot of things and they didn't get answered. I prayed for some things that did get answered. So, to me, in my mind, it makes more sense that things are completely random and prayer doesn't work. DoorDash prices are atrocious. They really are. They really are. They're pretty disgusting. Why is Anna becoming a sugar mommy? I'm not gonna say what I want to say. I gotta be careful with my words going forward. Wait, no, I don't. I'm just getting off of TikTok soon. Fuck this app. It's Christian theology with original manuscripts. What the hell are you saying? Let's see here. Are you responding to other people? Are you an atheist? I am an atheist, yeah. I'm don't believe in the existence of any god or gods, personally. What exact verse in the Bible that made you not believe? I don't go over it anymore because a lot of people see when I used to give the verses or the passage, a lot of people feel like, okay, now this is my chance to apply some bullshit apologetics to it, and then so he'll come back. Like the people that tend to ask for that don't understand the idea that the first cause doesn't mean the only cause. I'm not good at controlling my spending. I see. Casendo Tello. I won't. I just want to read them. I'm still not giving them out, but I appreciate your curiosity, I guess. What started you to be an atheist? I looked for evidence of God and found all of it unconvincing, which I think wouldn't happen with a God that actually exists. You got it back? You got what back? What did you get back that had a score? What did you get back? Oh, your pop quiz yesterday. Oh, what'd you get? I'm gonna say 76. Oh, out of 20. What would be 76 out of 20? That's about 3/4, so about 15. Did you get like 15? Right? 15? Are you on board with the idea that Jesus is wholly fictional, like Adam? I'm on board with the idea. I just haven't done enough research one way or the other to come to a definitive belief system about it. 7 out of 20 is actually putrid. I'm no offense, but full offense. Actually putrid. Actually done for. Sounds like a confirmation bias. How so? How'd you like the first Raw on Netflix? There wasn't enough matches for me. I know it was like a celebration. It was more so like a, whole new thing for Raw going forward. You can only put like the biggest of the biggest stars on there for sure. But like, I would have enjoyed more matches. Like 3 hours and 15 minutes and only 4 matches was just atrocious. That's less matches than a pay-per-view gets. Well, a PLE, whatever they want to call it nowadays. My whole friend group got 7. Your whole friend group is needs to listen and stop slacking off in class. I was straight out of winter break. He let us retake it though. Did winter break just drop your IQ, or like what kind of excuse is that? Oh hey yeah, I rested and now I'm stupid now. 7 out of 20 in uni is like getting an A. If A stands for ass, sure, yeah. The Bible feels more like stories than factual evidence. I mean, sure, yeah. The stories, a lot of the stories could not have possibly happened, like the flood, or So I'd say in that regard, as a storybook, sure it works. But once people try to take it literally, like the Bible wants, like it tells you to, then that's where I'm like, okay, what do we do? It was all relative grade, and we were all dying. Oh, okay, this is what Never. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. Is someone saying we're already done with our first week back to school? I hate these bums. Why do you hate these bums? It was a quick week. What's so wrong about that? He let us retake it so I could bump up to like a 67. 67 would be like what, 2/3? So like a 14. Tartaglia's husband will draw anything for $5. So I guess it's an advertisement. In our modern physics class, we had a quiz which was an amazing mean. What? Oh, 0.5 out of 10 was the mean. I got a 0.75 and that was an A minus. Are we talking number of questions answered, or is it talking like some sort of weird woo-woo Karachi grading system? I congratulate you on breaking free. It's like becoming an adult. Oh yeah, I agree for sure. It's doing away with these ideas that are so very obviously false looking from the outside in, and then actually thinking like, why the fuck did I believe this stuff? It's like looking back at when I used to, put beads up my nose back when I was 3. It's a D plus. Yeah, for an American grading system, yeah, that would be like 7 out of 20 would be like a D plus. When I get my hands on my AP Euro teacher, what the hell? Firstly, what the hell is AP Euro? Euro what? Euro what? The life. Let's see here. Why don't you debate Theist Brooks? Theist Brooks doesn't know how to be honest. Theist Brooks is apologetics minded. So, if his automatic and unwavering narrative is the Bible is right and the Bible is morally correct, then there's not really any getting that out of him. And you can watch his videos and know exactly what I'm talking about. He'd rather try to excuse like horrible shit, and he'd rather try to just outright lie about what words in the book that he believes in me versus like actually be honest. And there's not much I can do with an honest debate, like a dishonest debate. Unless it was like a formal debate where you have to reference everything that you say, you have to not speak out of term, you have to you have to actually back up the things that you say. I would love to do that I'd do that with Cliff Nettle. I don't care, because I know I'm winning. But for like an informal talk over each other, one gets the opportunity to lie about their shit. Nah, it's just not worth it. Hugh, what do you think about carnivorous land mammals? What is there to think about them? What do I think about carnivorous land mammals? How does that work? He's being honest, but if you don't think so, why don't you tell him he's lying in a debate with him? Hey, this semi truck isn't going to hit you. It's very clearly coming for you, but it's not going to hit you. And if you don't believe it, why don't you just stay in the way and watch it not hit you? That's stupid. Yeah, why don't I tell somebody who's being dishonest that they're being dishonest, since they're going to be honest enough to have a debate after me saying that they're being dishonest? No. Are we like, what are we doing? Answer the question. Positive opinions about carnivorous land animals. Or mammals, because I like animals in general. Are you taking guests? I'm about to get off here soon, because to make some chili dogs and watch VCT China. I lose brain cells whenever I listen to a Christian Phil, bro. Like, you can't think it gets any worse, but it does. It's like a talent. It's actually like I would be impressed if I weren't so sad at watching them just lie about their shit, No, because then he can explain and you can give reasons. He can say why he's not lying. Just for what's the word the phrase I'm looking for? Oh, duh. Risen with Christ. How old are you? Chili dog ASMR. If I had a maid, I would for sure. He's making all of us dinner. Yeah, come over for chili dogs. I got you. And I've started putting pico de gallo. I bought a bunch of it from the supermarket, like the pre-made stuff, and I like to put a few spoonfuls of that into my chili. It really wakes it up for sure. 27. Okay. Because a lot of the people that I asked because a lot of the people that think that his rhetoric is holds any sort of outside of TikTok formal debate value are all under the age of 18. Do you deal with the guilt? Not anymore, no. But when I used to, when I was just deconstructing, like it was just starting, then yeah, I dealt with a lot of guilt. Like, oh man, the actual creator of the universe, I don't believe he exists. Like, yeah, it sucked for sure. It was bad, but not anymore. I'm like 10 years removed from it. Chad, I gotta fly like 1,000,000 miles. You're gonna fly around the earth a few times. Oh, they have hair. They do indeed have hair. Here, you have to hit that one Japanese tant suit emote. Oh, I kind of want to do that. That looks fun. It's so funny when they put like one hand on their one thigh and then one hand behind the other and just like do a little shoulder. It's so hilarious. God is an easy answer button for the academically lazy. I would agree with that for sure. Yeah, it's just some concept that they put into this put into shit they don't understand. Some people use guilt to get more mileage out of their sins. Use guilt to get more mileage out of their sins. Elaborate on that. My brain's not eating that up properly. No, waste of time. No such thing as an ex-Christian. The reason that you don't think there's such thing as an ex-Christian is because you think that your religion is mentally beyond reproach. You think your religion's perfect. And so when you see somebody who is an ex-Christian like myself, that you don't know from a can of paint and can't say was or wasn't one way or the other, in your mind, you're thinking, okay, my religion's perfect, so you can't actually have this religion and leave it versus my religion's not perfect enough for people to, you know, be able to toss away once they come to other evidence. You're not trying to convince me that I wasn't a true Christian. I know what I was. You're trying to convince yourself. Hi, Hugh. Haven't been back in a while. How you doing? I'm doing good. How's your day going, Big Dum Dum? Oh, by the way, Big Dum Dum, I finished my Discord, and it's in my link tree. Are you a Midwestern Hugh? I am a Midwestern Hugh. I was in his state last week. Too cold. Yeah, it's chilly. Even in my room now, that's got my heater on, got my central heat on, and it's still chilly. You can't do that with every booty hole. What the hello? Hello? It's a Catholic thing. Everybody's an atheist about almost all religions, if not all. Exactly. Yeah. The quote that Ricky Gervais says, and that's most apt to the situation, is like, you're an atheist to 9,999 other gods. I'm just as atheist as you, except for one more god. So, fan of philosophy or not? I'm not super huge on philosophy. Like, I can apply it, but when it comes to talking about whether or not a god can be real and something that has to be so evident, then I think it has to come down to something more objective, like logic. You know? Hugh, what do you think about the deconstruction of the pear tree? What do you mean the deconstruction of the pear tree? Love that quote from Ricky. Yeah, he really ate with it. You know, I hate being in the Midwest. What do you do? What do you even do here? Just move near a nature city, easy. Unless you're in like Iowa, and all you got is Des Moines, in which case, GG. Hugh, am I doing too much? I have wrestling, basketball, band, baseball, and I have Japanese immersion. If you can handle it, then you're not doing too much. That's the big deal. It's like you have to know what your limits are and then work within those limits. But if you don't feel like you're stretching yourself too thin, then no, you're not doing too much. Hey, I'm in Iowa. I'm sorry to hear that. My mom is in Iowa. I'm very sorry to hear that. You're gonna watch my deconstruction of okay, G2, enough. All right, enough. Okay. Iowa's fake. No, Iowa's very real. It's just a flyover state. No offense, Aaron. Full offense. I can't say too much more about my state, but it's got like one major city in it, so I don't know. If you miss the feeling of profundity, look into permaculture. I don't know if I really miss that feeling anymore, to be honest with you. I'll look into it anyway, but let me write it down actually, because I got a bunch of shit on my reading list, but yeah, like that real, just outside of yourself, small feeling. I don't necessarily miss it anymore. I'm originally from Illinois. I gotta go to Illinois. I want to go to Chicago. New Jersey was so fun. I understood no one. Yeah. I don't know if New Jersey's a real state. That's one state I'll deny the existence of. Because it's like a small nugget that has New York culture, but not really. It's just like, really? Wisconsin? I I want to go to every state, but Wisconsin's probably at the bottom of that. Not the bottom, but the bottom half of the list. Chicago's so pretty. Yeah. A lot of people say it's the best major city in the U.S. Knowing what I know about New York, I'm inclined to agree with him. Bro knows he got caught. Huh? I've been to 10 states in the last 20 days. Let's go. Bro got exposed. Who? Hi, what's up, Blue Badger? Not enough. Yes, it's absolutely enough. It's absolutely 100% enough. I don't know. Cold. Yeah. Very cold. Super duper cold. Yeah, I do want to go to. It's like one of the I'd say there's like 60 something cities on my like most want to visit list, and Chicago's up there on it for sure. You have God proved himself real, would you follow him? Depends on the God. If it's the Christian one, then no. If it's the like another like Hinduistic or like a dharmic one, maybe for sure. Depends on how much they want me to, and B, like what their moral system is, and if I agree with it. Pittsburgh was kind of dull. I mean, it's Pittsburgh. What did you expect? Look at the name, Pittsburgh. Was born in Iowa but raised in Illinois. I was born in Michigan, and then moved out of Michigan when I was 19. 19. I heard the mythical Eden is nice. If you're talking about the Garden of Eden, yeah. Just don't don't look too hard at that pomegranate tree in the smack dab center of it. Have you seen the Chicago Chris Kindle market? It was so pretty, but it was cold as hell. I bet. I haven't seen it, but yeah. Why? Why am I an ex-Christian? I don't see any evidence for Christianity or the supernatural claims of it being true. They all appear to be very, very fake. Did you take the COVID jab? I'm not vaccinated, but not out of personal reasons, but just never got around to it. When I was when it first came out, I was about to get it, but then my doctor recommended against it because I was and is immunocompromised, and I just never got around to actually getting it since. Would you follow any Greek gods? Depends on their moral system, I guess. You stay 15 feet away from me. Lucky for you, I'm about a few thousand miles away from you. Jesus loves you. Bob Smith, I don't know what you want me to do with that information. You know, it sounds more so like a useless catchphrase that people spew out when they don't have anything productive to add to the conversation. When you go to Chicago, go to this really fun place called Parkway Gardens. Ooh, that sounds fun. I definitely will. Hell yeah. I'll go there, and I got this nice blue hoodie, and one of my friends recommended me going over to this place called I forgot how you pronounce it. It's like Oblick or something. It's like Oblick. It was like O something Block or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely check that out too. He said with my blue hoodie on for some reason. I don't know if they have a dress code or something over there, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out. And do this dance called the Crip Walk. I'll look it up. I don't know how to do it. Repent and turn to God. Bob Smith, are you an AI or are you a real person? Bob Smith is the most AI generated name. Oh, before I even read your comment, I'm just like, is this a robot? Is this a robot? I'm like, just coming in, just like, Jesus loves you. Repent and turn to God. It's like just these preloaded catchphrases. It's a nice gated community. All right, I'll check it out. CM Punk is from Chicago. He is. I want to check it out. All right, Bob Smith. Until you say something productive, there's nothing else for me to say to you. How long were you a professing Christian, and what kinds of things happened that led to your leaving? I was a Christian for 19 years, and the thing that started it all off was reading the Bible. And after I finished it, I thought about God differently. I was like, okay, this can't be the guy that I've been worshiping all this time, right? Looked into apologetics after that to kind of patch that hole up, but then like they were given contradictory narratives. They were given like these weirdly absolving kind of narratives of all the shit that happened in the Bible. It's like, okay, why would they do that for something that's so evidently true and good as God is. So it's like, okay, let me check if God's actually, true or real, or, and by extension good after that. And so I looked into the logical arguments, and they all failed at some point. I looked into the historical evidence. None of it was as concrete as it claimed it was. And then I looked into all of the archaeological evidence, and all of it was hoaxes. And so that's why, that's when I was like, okay, maybe this isn't real. So got no choice but to do away with it. Who made that mess? You did, King! Can you mute people on YouTube and Twitch? Yeah, you can time out people on Twitch, and you could, see, on YouTube, you can't block them. You can just hide them from your channel, so they can, like, no matter every commenter, whatever they send in, like, a stream or a video, it won't show up, but you can't actually block them. You can time them out, though. And on YouTube, you can either time out people, which is, like, muting on TikTok, or you can ban them, which is, like, blocking on TikTok. You blocked me on my other account on YouTube. The other name is Hudson Jesus equals King. That's probably why I did it. I swiped accidentally and missed your why. If Lotus Rose Massage Therapy, if you want the full story, it's in, I forgot, I can't pin videos on YouTube. I only have 2 videos uploaded over there. It's not in my short section, not in my live section. It's like my actual video section. The second one, the oldest one, you'll find my whole story front to back. Minecraft is real, God ain't. I agree. Are you on Twitch too, Hugh? I am. The King audios are haunting me. Yeah, that dude went through it, man. He was going through it. Do you hate God? As a character, yes. As a concept, yes, because it's done a lot of horrible, horrible shit to our planet. But as a real being, no, because I don't think he's, real. You digging in me. You digging in me. You digging in a ninja. You digging in me. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You guys have heard that a lot. People reading certain passages and being unable to come to terms with things that either God allows or makes happen. And, funny enough, it wasn't the the moral issues. So I was like, okay, Old Testament for everything before, everything in the Old Testament, right? But then the New Testament, I got to some parts. That's where the real was like, wait, this is the New Testament. This is the part I was told to read first. Why is this in here? I need to get back on Twitch once it goes away. Yeah, I'm right there on it whenever you get back onto it. Let's see what we got here. The fuck is a man-made image? I don't know. We've never seen an actual photograph of planet Earth, only man-made images, and NASA admits this. NASA does not admit this. You got this from Facebook, I can promise you. I missed a lot of comments on YouTube. Am I hitting algorithm over here? Bob's still going about his preachy bullshit. Faith is what we use to believe what we know is false. Truth we believe the usual way. Exactly. Yeah. And for me personally, like, I'm not content to just say, oh, fuck all the evidence. Fuck what very clearly appears to be false. Let me just ignore that and have faith in this because it tells me to. Like, it's not gonna cut it. Buddy, he going to be face to face with his Glock if he come into my house at night. Sit down. Bob, whatever he's saying. Yeah. $70 million a day, and NASA can't give us actual photograph of planet Earth, not even a Polaroid. There's been multiple pictures of Earth. You just don't like them because they don't fit your pseudo-scientific Facebook narrative. The amount of AI on Facebook, I only use it to keep in contact with family. I'll be on Facebook soon. I mean, I'm already on it, but like, I'll be streaming on it after my account gets 60 days old. This stream is massive, like massive. Yeah, I think YouTube's gonna be I'm gonna be just alright on YouTube. Yeah, their recommendation system isn't as beat up as TikTok's is right now. Oh, let's see what we got here. What did I miss from you, TikTok? Nothing really. I love Facebook. It's so horrendous. I love the toxicity. Yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to on Facebook, especially if I get back into like actual debates. It's like seeing people with fucking aviator, like taking the front seat of their truck pictures with either a blue button down shirt on or like a safety vest with the aviators on, saying like, Jesus is king, you better repent now. And it's like, yeah, I can't wait for it. I'd follow you over there, but my family's heavily Christian and nosy. Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good. You don't have to. I got like 2 followers on there anyway, doesn't matter. At this point, I'm just going, I don't know if I can say it on TikTok, but I'm going to just do a thing because you got to have 100 to stream over there on fan pages. And I'll probably just do a thing to get those 100 instantly. Petition to put Bob into the timeout corner. He can chirp. It's just nothing I can do with it. Google Images Blue Marble Earth. Look at it as CGI. The man who created it is Swiss. NASA commissioned them. Fact. Do you have a source for any of this, or are you just saying, trust me, bro? Because there's not much I can do with, with this. When I leave, I can't wait to leave. This family's toxic. I bet. I've never used Facebook. It's a very common talking point over on Facebook. Bob, I don't know if your methods are ever going to be successful. They won't be. They won't. It's just he wants to add to the conversation and like have me pay attention to him, but not say anything productive. What happened to these streams? They used to be so chaotic with like 180 people. I need to do like a moral topic to get those back for sure. People stay, like come in and stay if they see me debating morality, but you know, I think this topic's played out on TikTok. It's not played out on YouTube though, so I'm gonna still run it over there. But in the coming days, I'll probably do like debates. All I'm doing is spreading the gospel and the truth, and people are scared of the truth. People aren't scared of the truth. We're just scared of people coming in saying repent to my fictional being, or he'll fictionally punish you, and saying like the classic spreading the gospel copy pasta talking points that show that you can't think for yourself. That's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm scared of. We need Lenny. We do need a Lenny. But yeah, my strike on TikTok, I guess, is what really fucked my streams. And it's alright. I'm gonna be using this shit anyway, so who cares? Faith is the ability to look massive amounts of demonstrable evidence in multiple scientific fields in the face and say, nah. Yes, to you skeptically pissed, for sure. But to be completely fair, most of them haven't even looked at the science. They just go off of, you know what? They're like, oh, did you hear? And then some scientific shit that, that massages their presuppositions. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. And never look into it. Like, a lot of these people will get their idea of what the Big Bang and evolution was from their pastor. It's actually sad. Hit the tan suit emote. You won't be able to see me do it. What about the New Testament caused you the question I got was, I guess, not the God you expected? I don't tend to go over the passages anymore because I'm not interested in hearing people apply apologetics to it. Aaron, thank you for the 2 team bracelets. I appreciate it. I'm going to wear those loud and proud for sure. Zuckerberg isn't Jewish enough? Why are we talking about Zuckerberg's religion or ethnicity? How do you think the world was made? I think that if you're talking about the planet, then through protoplanetary disks, gravity, just the collection of a bunch of different pieces of debris over the course of millions and millions and millions of years. If you're talking about the universe, I don't think the universe was created. I think it's always existed. Zuckerberg looks AI generated. Yeah, if I didn't see him quite literally not in person, but like, he was in we were in the same city for a bit. And if there wasn't such a huge stir about him, I would think he was like a robot or something. Here comes the money, cha-ching. It's got my wounds rebandaged. That's why I left. What the hell? Did you like fall off a cliff or something? What are these wounds, man? Today's scientists have substituted mathematics for experiments, and they wander from one equation to the next in order to end up with a structure that has no correspondence with reality. Are you really putting down a quote as your source? Are you really putting down a quote as your source? Seriously? Is that what we're doing? I'm not going to argue. I just like hearing all the arguments against Christianity because I want to always be challenging what I believe. And that's fair. That's fair. If what I believe isn't true, I want to hear all the evidence. And that's fair. That's completely fair. Yeah, speaking biblically though, I try not to speak too much on it because it was admittedly it was a moral issue that started the whole process. But if you want like the logical stuff, I definitely got you. You want me to tell you my whole story? Yeah, in Discord if you want. We're talking about wounds bandaged. We're talking about IVs for 3 hours. Like, how is you okay? Shane McMahon, here comes the money. Here comes the money. Is all of the movies that are IRL Christian movies fake? What do you mean IRL Christian movies? What do you mean IRL Christian? G2 is going off on them, jeez. Why do you deny the virgin birth of Jesus but not the virgin birth of the universe? I don't think that the universe had a virgin birth, in that I don't think it was ever born. I don't think it's ever went from not existing to existing. I think the universal construct itself has always existed in some form or another. My ex gave me a nickname and I can't get it out of my damn head. Oh man. The only thing my exes gave me were chlamydia. Virgin birth of the universe. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. Virgin birth of the universe. Some moral issues aside, what are the more intellectual issues you have with the New Testament? I just don't think people rise from the dead. There's no first-hand accounts of Jesus existing in the first place, and even if we do grant his existence, there's nothing saying that he wasn't just some guy that was a Jewish teacher during a time where there was an executable offense and he got, summarily executed for it, right? If we're talking about God in particular, there's what the fuck am I saying? There's like the contradiction of him being all present, as it says in like the Old Testament, in like a few spots, but also that you can be separated from him, which is the hell doctrine, as it says in 2 Thessalonians, and also that he's outside of space and time, like modern Christians like to say about him. There's the omnipotence paradox that shows that like somebody being truly all powerful isn't logically possible. There's the same issue with omniscience, like being all knowing, but that comes down to set theory, so it's a little bit less intuitive. Yeah, those would be like the biggest logical issues. And plus, a lot of the things in the Bible couldn't have happened, like the flood, for instance. Who names their kid Bob? He's probably named Robert. He was like, oh, well, I'm 50. Time to change it to Bob, I guess. Nobody knows the origin of the universe. It's all guessing. It won't help with your Jesus. Exactly. Yeah, it's fine to say I don't know. It's a valid intellectual answer. How did it feel when you finally woke up from the god of the naps because you had to be asleep to believe it? The god of the naps. The what the fuck, John Smith? Hello. But anyway, to answer your question directly, even if it was a joke, at first it was awful. Like I had to rebuild my whole identity, my whole worldview from scratch, and it sucked for sure. So it was bad at first, but now with looking back from the outside in, it was just I don't know how I ever believed in it. Bob Smith rivaled John Smith, right? We got one losing his bone and we got the other saying I'm going to hell, like the final bosses of the Smiths. Nobody knows birth of the universe is Big Bang, right? The Big Bang isn't the birth of the universe, it's the point of expansion from pre-existent matter. If you want, I can pull up the Wikipedia article real quick. Big Bang is the expansion of the universe, not the beginning exactly. Wrong, we do know how the universe was created. No, we don't. No, we do not. You think you do, you know? You think dude in the sky clapped his fingers or clapped his ass cheeks and made our whole universe from scratch. That's what you think, you know, to put it in some more vulgar terms, but nobody knows, not even you. I can promise you every standard that you're going to use to try to poke a hole in my worldview, I can do for the Genesis story too. God of the gaps, playing words. Yeah, I know. This is why you lost custody of your kid. Let's fucking go. I get that about the resurrection. I'm actually a newer believer, and that's the one thing I never thought could happen, or I just figured it was not a literal resurrection. Yeah, and then that comes to like a logical issue. Then it's just like, if another issue is that people say that parts of the Bible are metaphorical and parts aren't, and they don't have a objective mode of figuring out what is and isn't. Jesus may be hard for you to believe, but the Big Bang is an actual joke. If Hannah Chicken Nugget, if you don't understand scientific theories or concepts, that's completely fine. Just that's a you problem. That's nothing that I can help you with. Big Bang equals let there be light. Words mean things, so not quite. I said earlier y'all are scared of the truth, and all I'm doing is spreading the gospel, and y'all are going off the truth. Bob, go visit your kids. Jesus. The atheist movement was really started in the early 1960s, headquarters and all, actually hand in hand with communism. Atheism isn't a movement, man. I mean, I guess in some deconstruction spaces, sure, but Yeah, being an atheist in and of itself just means you're not convinced of any gods being real. That's really all it means. What made you choose atheist over Christianity? I just didn't see any evidence for any particular God claims being true. Why is his name John? You're missing a letter. What the fuck? I'll tell this dude how to spell his name. He's entitled to spell it any stupid way he wants to. Let me stop. The bad part's metaphorical, the good part's literal, exactly. The scientifically impossible part's metaphorical. The birth of Jesus and all that good stuff, literal. You know what's funny? A lot of people try to bring up like, try to get on me for saying like, oh, you taking the Bible literally, what's your issue? And I'm like, okay, so did Jesus literally rise from the dead? And I don't get a straight answer from them. They always dance around it because then they're confined to saying, A, what I just said was bullshit about you taking it literally. Like you're not supposed to be taking it literally was bullshit. Or B, you have to say that Jesus didn't actually rise from the dead. It's like, which hill do you want to die on? He did raise from the dead. I mean, yeah, but you're not claiming like a literalist issue with the scripture though, Hannah. What's the difference between an atheist and an agnostic? Atheists don't believe in the existence of any gods, while agnostics don't know whether or not there is a god or not. You can be both. You can say, I don't know, but I don't believe, if you had to guess. Trust the science. You still haven't provided any sort of source for your claims. That's really weird. Let's see what we got here. Yes, when people start picking and choosing based on personal feeling, it's problematic. Exactly. I'm 14, not 56. I made a random name. All right, I'm gonna go get you on out of here because this is not the stream for minors. But yeah. Thanks for your honesty, I guess. Let me go ahead and get you on out. Ugh. Almost added him as a moderator. Fuck. High user on this channel. Ugh. See you later. No fucking wonder, dude's 14. That's really what kind of pisses me off, but also because Bob Smith is in his name obviously, but and it's not even his fault that he was doing what he's doing. It's the fault of the people around him who raised him. It really pisses me off that you can indoctrinate somebody so hard and so abusively that they feel the need to just parrot off all of the illogical bullshit that you tell them to. That's really what sucks. Like, let me plant the seeds of judgment and repentance and all this judgmental shit in my kid, so he goes around to random YouTube chats telling strangers to who are double their age, by the way, to repent and turn to Christ. Like, if you want to believe in fairy tales, you have every right to do so, but like the fact that you spread that shit to your kids to the point to that much of a point, it's just so unfortunate. It's not Bob I'm mad at, or whatever his real name is. It's not him I'm angry at. It's his parents and his the people that are responsible for this that I'm angry at. Communism is a sick slave system where everyone starves to death equally. It never worked. All right, you're derailing the conversation. So, and plus you're not actually it's like sourcing the shit that you're saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you out of here too. See you later, Outer Wave. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the viewership. Appreciate you. I used to try to decipher the messages in the Bible, figuring out the true meaning of the stories. Then I decided to read it front to back and take it literally. Yeah, that's what when I read it, it was definitely from a this is all literal standpoint. And it has some narrative contradictions in it, so that was just just from the start a bad way to do it. Right. Lucifer, communism is satanic. Karl Marx was Satanist. Was he? And if so, is it frustrating for you when Christians mistake atheism for science or worldview? Yes and no. Yes and no. Because a lot of them genuinely don't know any better. What really pisses me off, though, isn't like a genuine, honest mistake, but rather a continued and intentional commitment to ignorance, to obtuseness, to disingenuity, and to dishonesty. Dedicating themselves to being ignorant, dedicating themselves to just trying to dance around points, dedicating themselves to outright lying. That's what pisses me off. But like, if I can correct somebody and they actually accept the correction, if I give a good reason for why I'm correct and they're not, I can live with that. Okay, you didn't know at first, now you know. Okay, we're cool. We're squared away. I can live with that. You know, takes humility. I can appreciate that. But if you just intentionally try to stick to some bullshit narrative in the face of overwhelming correction, there's nothing I can do with you. It's nothing we can do. Blah, 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 proper name, place name, backstory stuff. All right. You know what, G2, what's your last words? I once believed in your mom. Anna's getting eaten. Not Anna. Anna's getting eaten alive over on TikTok. What the fuck? She is getting eaten alive. Hate to see it. No. Oh, I would have picked better last words. Skadoosh. I'm just kidding. You're a different atheist. A lot replaced their old belief with science, so I guess most people just assume you have as well. The thing is, I never was a science denier. I was never that fundamentalist, and it was like I was in high school around the time I started deconstructing, and I was just learning about these things that the pastor was getting wrong at church services growing up, So I was like, okay, this is actually how it is. Okay, it's true, but God did it. That was my reconciliation. So personally, I find that unacceptable that people think that science should be a replacement for religious beliefs when they can go hand in hand. I would disagree with you for sure. I would disagree that God is the cause, like some God being is the cause behind the scientific concepts we do accept. But just to say this is false because I believe in this God and this book fundamentally says something different, that's stupid. That's stupid. I'll be building a shrine in your name. Yeah, maybe you should have put like some pretzel sticks and like some vodka around it. Do you believe the world would be a better place if the Ten Commandments never existed? Do I think that the world would be a better place if the Ten Commandments never existed? If the Bible itself altogether never existed, yeah, I would think the world would be a little better off. Because at least if like we wanted to colonize each other, we wouldn't have to spread some shit to make people want to get colonized, right? But the Ten Commandments, I guess, is just like a part of that. Jesus is God. No, respect Jesus. I'm under no obligation to respect Jesus. I'm sorry. Thank you for having a decent conversation instead of attacking believers. By the way, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I don't think there's like if you look at my link tree. This isn't me trying to advertise, by the way, but look at my link tree and look at my header. I'm just trying to encourage critical thinking and honest discussion and fun having, but there's no room for that if you can't actively hear out what people are saying and go off of that, Who do you think is the GOAT of basketball? LeBron James. LeBron James. Jesus was a con man. Well, I respect that. Exactly. He was a liar at best. Or, I don't even know if he existed in the first place, but or maybe he wasn't a liar and people just made up a bunch of bullshit about him. I don't know. Just some regular dude teaching his religion during a time when it was executable. And then people decided to say, oh, well, this guy was actually the son of God, by the way. He was son of God. Son of God. Is Naz Reed? Who? Do you like Marcy Reed's religion? I'm not sure who that is, honestly. LeBron James, LOL, MJ. LeBron James has made more than enough of a name for himself since. People stick to the MJ. I mean, it's debatable, but a lot of people, and this comes with a lot of different aspects of life, they'll say like, oh, the guy who was around during the time where I was more interested in this thing is better than everybody going forward, That's why so many people born in the 90s will claim that like the 2000s was the best time for music. People born in the 50s will say the 60s. People born in the 80s will say like the 90s, That's all it'll come down to. Nostalgia factor. MJ or LeBron, though, it is debatable. The Ten Commandments don't exist in tribes and cultures all over the world, and they do just fine. Exactly. Yeah. They're just, and what's kind of funny about the Ten Commandments is like, most of them are about how you should treat God and revere God, Like, that, I feel like that's a little weird. Alright. What the fuck are they doing up there? Alright. Let's bring up a guest.
Hello.
Hello, how old are you, Avery?
Your mom.
I'm ex-atheist, now Christian. Oh yeah, good for you, man. I guess. Does it frustrate you that Jesus could walk on water but couldn't moonwalk? Yeah, right. Also, lying can be the moral thing to do, so the 10 Commandments are wrong. Yeah, you know? It's just like, oh, don't hold any of these gods before me, don't do this, that, and the third. It's like, eh. And that's ignoring all the other 603 commandments from the Old Testament. Elect me as the next mod. I'm not gonna need mods on TikTok soon. I'm Miss E, and that's my Shayla. I do miss my Shayla. No, my Shayla, my Shayla. Jesus, our Lord and Savior. Amen. Hey Avery, I'm gonna block you for being under the age of 18. You know, it's kind of weird you say like Jesus is Lord and Savior, but you know, try to treat strangers like however you feel like, which is fine, but like don't pretend these things aren't contradictory. Get you on out of here. Ugh. See you later. One quick second, y'all. I'm back. I am back. No, there's no technical difficulties. I muted for a second to talk to someone. I'm back though. I'm naked. Why do I need to know that? No, I'm back. I was muted. I said I was leaving for a second and I left. Now I'm back. I'm getting the IV now. See you in 5 hours, I guess. Make me a mod on YouTube, Hugh. I don't need mods on YouTube at the moment. I appreciate your interest though. There's so few people that I need to get out on YouTube that I can do it myself currently. I wouldn't even have mods on TikTok if my streams weren't doing decent. Like didn't used to do decent. I retire from she playing with me too much, bro. Skill issue? I'm not getting played with. Skill issue. Who was your first mod on TikTok? It was, I want to say was it JC? I think it was JC. Yeah, it was JC. Way back when. It was technically myself, but then after that it was, I can check actually, but yeah, it was JC, I think. Who's my current mods? Let's see, it was me first, my other account, and then JC, and then Aaron, and then Amna, then you, and then Galilea, and then Duragon. I forget how to pronounce his name. Duragon. What would it take for you to go back to Christianity? The God of the Bible being true, like being proven to be real, and also the being proven to be real, and also like a moral reconciliation between my moral systems in the Bible, like what's claimed in the Bible. You know, like unless he said I am real, but these people, you know, the humans got it wrong, all this bad shit is actually untrue, then I'm not going back. When you was a Christian, did you feel anything for God? Yeah, love, you know, love the concept, but you know, love, fear, adoration, all these good things. You know, the things that Christians tend to feel about God. That's what I felt. You should make everyone mod. I feel like that'd be a very horrible idea, actually. I feel like that'd be a really, really bad idea. Like a really bad idea. Like awful, awful idea. I'm not Buddhist, I'm Hudist. Dude, come on, man. Oh, thanks for sharing the live 3 pips, but it won't, I'm getting off of TikTok soon anyway, it doesn't matter. Dina, thank you for the 2 TikToks. Appreciate it. Giving me money before an IV is actually insane work. Actually insane work. Do you feel less happy or more happy now without God in your life? I feel more happy overall for sure. Not somebody constantly watching me doing you know, the things. Not some impossible standard for me to reach. Not some dude I have to apologize for. Try to make look good for people that don't believe. No souls to save. A good time back on Sundays. No threat of eternal punishment for getting things slightly wrong. It's like there's yeah. I'm much happier without it. Beautiful. Okay, dude, come on, man. Hugh, don't you dare leave. I mean, I got no choice after the 17th. They're not gonna renew my access, so you know. And I refuse to stream from my phone. It's just not happening. Especially for only the maybe 2 days that we'll have access to live streams. Nah. Are we having another GeoGuessr and Hear Me Out night? Nah, not tonight. I'm because VCT starts back, and I wanna watch the Chinese teams completely destroy each other in the server. Felt His presence and the Holy Spirit enter my body. This is more what I meant. Oh, yeah, nothing really supernatural like that happened when I was a Christian. Hugh go bye bye. Hugh does go bye bye. Yeah. Hugh go bye bye. I want X Premium. It's only $10 in Kazakh. What the fuck is the name of your currency? Don't tell me. I'll just look it up. Don't tell me. Don't you tell me. Ting? Tinga? Tingu? Tingy? Tingy? I don't know how to pronounce this shit. I gotta get a YouTube account with a different name. Whenever you do, you know where to find me. I went to a Sunday school just for the candy they gave me for answering questions right, and the huge drum roll, please. I don't know. I can. Okay, come on, G2. Was it a relief for you when you didn't have to make up excuses for the atrocious acts God did in the Bible? It was definitely a relief, because I mean, funny enough, I didn't have to do such a thing when I was like before I read the Bible, because obviously I never read it, and B, because I was a kid and I wasn't gonna do that anyway, right? But after I read the Bible and like read it for myself, there wasn't too long of a period where I had to, you know, excuse and all this horrible shit. I just had to excuse it to myself by saying, "Oh, this was Old Testament. Oh, this was out of context." You know, all the shit that Christians do nowadays. Help a sickly Dina. Sickly Dina's getting no healthier. Or Twitch account. Yeah, I'm on Twitch too. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, X. I'm not calling. Man, fuck calling it X, dude. I don't like Elon. Hell no. Fuck Elon. But I'm gonna be streaming on Twitter next week. 5,000 Ting. How do you pronounce it? Is the question. Tingy? What changed, and do you judge those who are Christian? What changed was seeing that the evidence wasn't as concrete as I used to think it was. And do I judge those who are Christian? I judge Christians who do bad behavior, but then again, I judge bad behavior from literally everybody. You know, I judge dishonest people. I judge disrespectful people. I judge disingenuous people. I judge obtuse people, and I judge unkind people. And if that person still happens to be a Christian, then they will get judged for it, by me at least. Being a Christian is by faith. Yeah, I'm aware of that, but you know, A, a lot of people say they have evidence, but B, when I push back about the evidence, a lot of y'all just default. Well, no, it's not about evidence, it's about faith, you know. So beside the point, though. I have no reason to hold faith in one particular religion over all of the other ones that say we won't provide evidence for what we claim is true, but just have faith in it. So you'd get saved and avoid punishment. You on Tinder too? I'm banned from Tinder, dude. I am banned. So where do you think you go when you die? I think that your body, like your mind dies with your body. Like you cease to exist as a person. Like experientially speaking, I think that's it for you. Why do you pronounce the N like that? It's just Tig? It's pronounced tongue? Okay, yeah. Kazakhstani tongue, you know. 5,000 tongue is a lot. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. How do you get banned by Tinder? Let me start by saying I was at a very dark place. Right, let's start. You know, it's as a story for another day. That's a story for YouTube. That Brazil Bruno Mars song is such a banger. What, Sao Paulo? You have some really great, honest answers. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. what I've learned through going through life is like dishonesty doesn't get you very far. You know, and I try to lie as little as possible. I still do sometimes about some things, but I lie about some things about my life to, you know, throw people off my scent, but, you know, overall I try not to lie. Or I try to be consistent. You should I start making those LeBron Glaze videos for you? Absolutely not. You just mean that shit. What the hell? No. I it wasn't anything mean I said. It was something so overtly out of pocket, down bad, horrific that she reported me for it. As she should have. I went in. I mean completely fair. She was gorgeous. She was gorgeous, but I was like, fuck it. I'm going all in on this one. You know, it got me reported and banned. Worth it? I don't know. Why would thou ever think that? Frankly, I'm estranged by that. Estranged by what? Faith only works in theist fiction land. Exactly. And that was kind of the final moment that I knew I was a Christian, was realizing like, okay, something doesn't meet my evidentiary standard. You know, I can't logically substantiate it. I can't archaeologically substantiate it. I can't evidentially substantiate it because he didn't answer back, right? And I can't historically substantiate it. This thing very clearly appears to be false. So why am I holding it to a different evidentiary standard? For a lot of people, they'll say like, okay, let me toss this standard away that they hold for everything else for this God figure because I want to, you know? But for me, I just couldn't do it. Old password, favorite snack, new password, Hughes toenail dirt. Error, the same password cannot be used twice. Ugh, what the fuck? Hello? 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 The fuck? The furk? Ew. Ew. Why'd you say that, Dina? Ew. You can never stop posting. I got a new now got a middle of the night buddy. I won't stop posting on social media unless like it really gets played out. But also, thank you for the. Oh, I missed some gifts. What the hell is wrong with me? Thank you for the friendship necklace, the finger heart, and the 32025s. I appreciate it. But no, I won't stop posting. I just won't be on TikTok anymore after this week is over. You know. So much sassing at you. It was toenail dirt. Hello. I'll subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. It helps the channel a lot. Every subscription matters. Every follow matters. You know. Because TikTok was like my main thing going for it. Right now, it's just dead. They prefer my posts than they do more than my live stream. So I think I'm getting fair numbers on my memes, but yeah, my lives are very obviously not being put into the algorithm. So I do appreciate the subscription on YouTube. Hugo, what's your favorite lip gloss shade? For myself, I don't have one because I don't wear lip gloss. But for women, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. It all looks great. It all looks good, honestly. I just like women. I don't know. So much money, so much monies. Well, you're going on the 17th. So the whole story is that I stream to TikTok from Live Studio, which is a software that you use on your computer. So I'm live on my computer. I've never streamed from my phone on TikTok, right? Well, a couple times, but that was like some you know, to get qualified for it. And TikTok renews your access to live. They don't want everybody to just have it forever. So they like, if you have it, you have to actually use it. And we'll renew it every 6 months. My 6 months are up. So my 6 months so happen to be up on the 17th. And despite me meeting the requirements, they're telling me like that they're not going, like they haven't told me that my access has been renewed. So we're cooked on TikTok. Light pink, dark brown, red, or dark red. Whatever accentuates their skin color, like their lip color best, is what I like. You know? I can see it on your nightstand right now. Haha, you're lying. I don't have a nightstand. Sounds like you're about to wrap up. I used to be an atheist. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up soon. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here soon. What tip color? Tip color? Hello? Hello? What do you mean? What's up, Monica Hewinski? What the fuck kind of a what kind BBO, why are you like this? Why are you like this? I mean, stop saying you're in my walls, alright? It creeps me out. Not really. What tip color? GeoGuessr night? There's no GeoGuessr tonight. Wait, what when does VCT China start? Yeah, stop saying you're in my walls, alright? There's no walls to be in. Live outside. What time does VCT China start though? Give me a second. Ugh. Wait, in 2 hours? Am I reading this right? Oh shit, I was looking at the APAC Predator League schedule. Not the VCT China kickoff schedule. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. What do you think of multi-level marketing? An unfortunate part of America. Like, yeah, it's not just America that does it, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah. Is it curvy? Is what curvy? Is what curvy? He was in the walls of my hospital room. No, I'm not. I'm in America. I'm not in Kazakhstan. I'm not in Kazakhstan. All right. Deck, dude. I'm not gonna answer if my deck is curvy or not. 6.45 inches, slight curve to the left, flavor salty. All right, you know what? I'm out. Nah, fuck this. No, we're done. We're done. Y'all have a good rest of your night. I'll see you later. Take care. Make sure to join the Discord. Make sure to follow the Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Facebook if you have it, follow the Twitter if you have it, follow the Instagram if you have it. I won't be streaming on TikTok like after next week, so follow the things if you have the things. What else? If you want to support the stream, links to text to speech are in my bio. You can either donate me or Crisis Text Line $1 per message, and it'll come with TTS. Cash App's there, Venmo's there, my crypto addresses are there. If you want to send like a pizza or something, like I don't know why I keep advertising the treat stream, because like the restaurant's closed by the time I go live, so it's like nobody's ever gonna get to do it. So I don't know. I might probably got to stream earlier or something, but. BBL, thank you for the, what is that? Relax Scoots. Appreciate it, thank you. Biggest, hugest monies, actually. Wait, the fuck? That is $4, man, thank you. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Tree streams and I don't know, Throne, my wish list is there, I guess. If you buy me a Bible, I will make a video of me burning it. Same with the Quran too, not the Talmud though. I don't get a lot of Jewish people being weird to me doing this. I do get a lot of Christians and Muslims though. So, all right, I'll see y'all later. Yeah, take care. Knock knock. Hugh's there. Me, I'm in your wall. Dude, you're not in my wall. Stop it. Feed is struggling. Hugh, exactly. It's not looking good right now. I'm not answering that question. All right, bye. All right, let me get out of here. Bye. Good night. All right, bye, Hugh. I'm in your walls, dude. No, you're not. What the fuck? All right, we ended over there. TikTok is over. Boom. Boom. BBL, thank you again for that. I appreciate the fuck out of that, man. Thank you. All right, but yeah, see y'all later over on YouTube and Twitch. I'll start streaming on Twitter next week. I want to say my first Twitter stream is going to be on Wednesday, so follow me over there too as well.